Hey there everyone, welcome back to Game Binding. My name is Dave and today we're talking more about Red Dragon Inn, but you know who's up on deck? Well, it's Pookie. Wait a minute, not just any Pookie, but Evil Pooky. Let's do it. So, as a disclaimer, this is a review copy from Slugfist Games. Thank you so very much for your support, and this is an ally pack. There's many like it, but this one is much different because it is the 50th character, and they really went all out for this one. Not only do you get a character, you also get its own drink deck and a whole bunch of other little awesome items sprinkled along the way. Pookie is one of people's favorite characters, and so it makes sense that Evil Pooky is going to make his way in the game. He is a reverse version of Pookie, or a bizarro version, and not only does he come back in the realm because he's coming through different dimensions and using portals, he brings all the other casts that are the reverse of everyone that we've seen in the past of Red Dragon Inn, and they come help him out, do a few funny things. And that's essentially it. Now again, I'm not going to be teaching you how to play the game. I'm just going to show you what comes in the box and what Evil Pooky is all about. So let's get to that. I'll tell you what's up and then I'll give you my thoughts after that. Let's go. Alright, so this is what you get in the box, and because it's the 50th character, well, they really went all out. Not only do you get awesome Evil Pooky stuff, they included some epic Pooky stuff. Now, because I don't have Pooky anymore, when I sold off my big box, I wasn't able to experience this one, so we won't really go into what Pooky does, but here's a little bit of the art. It's just more awesomeness. He gets a boss factor cards, but he is also considered a hero by all accounts, and it only applies when you play the 6th expansion villains, when that terminology is important. But Pooky has some stuff in this, which is really cool. More prize cards come in the mix, which is interesting. He has his own drink deck, which is awesome. We'll go over that a little bit more. He has another deck with doppelgangers, with all the people from the other universe, which is awesome. Has his own deck right there, and little tiny coins. I've never been a fan of these, I'll be honest. And of course, his deck separator. The box is really neat too. Everything in this package is blowing me away. So now let's get into the details. I'll show you how he works. Alright, so this is Pooky and basically all of his content. So how he plays, his major mechanism is the portal here. So when you play a portal, you'll get a doppelganger card, and it can either be used by Pooky on one side, or you'll give it to another player, and whenever the stipulation hits, that will go off, and most of the time it's hurting them. I think almost all the time it is. So let's go over his deck just a little bit. He has phenomenal cosmic power. That's my favorite card. It's not really that powerful, but it's, I mean, come on, it's an Aladdin reference. Now the coolest thing is that all the gang is coming here, which is just, I'm not going to go over all the cards, but I do want to go over all the art, because I gotta say, this is absolutely my favorite art in all of Red Dragon Inn, because everybody is coming back and you see different versions of them. So speaking of which, let's go over that doppelganger deck right now. So you have so many of the cast coming back, but they're the reverse of what they are in other games. So he is the good instead of the bad, and the sword loves him, so they probably work together really cool. But there's just so many of the characters that are reversed, and it's really, I like her. She looks like some kind of Terminator cybernetic. It's just so cool. The first among the righteous. Oh, I adore it. It's one of my favorite decks in all of Red Dragon Inn. I'm really giving away my opinion, but so that is how you play Pooky. I think he does a little bit of everything, though I think he gets away with not drinking and giving up his money too much from my play. But with a doppelganger deck, he just has a little bit of everything going on. He's a little more complicated, but that is the Pooky stuff. We'll go over the prize cards real quick. They got 2 more prize cards. You have the Pooky snack, and then you have the portal gun. So they do various things and can be put into the gambling phase. Let's go over the drink deck and then my thoughts. I'm just going to briefly go over the drinks again, focusing on art, so you can experience the game yourself with the text later. My favorites are in the top row. You have the Future Brew, which is fantastic, and I love mimics. And then they made a barrel mimic. I've never seen that before. It's so awesome. But then you have Pookie in a drink here, another portal going on. And then you have just this bottom row of stuff, and then the Wench's deal. And it's so interesting that they added a drink deck more of. So now let me tell you what I think about this, if you don't already know. Let's go. That is Evil Pooky in a nutshell. And I just noticed that he has 2 different colored eyes. That's really interesting. So what do I think about this one? Do I recommend this for Red Dragon Inn fans? Absolutely. And I would get this. It's a little more complicated than your everyday run-of-the-mill kind of Red Dragon Inn character. So I would get this as, yeah, you can get it as your first ally, but I would get 2 sets before. So like get like Red Dragon Inn 1 or 2, and then add Evil Pooky once you know what's going on. But once you've done that, especially if you've got everything else that Red Dragon Inn, you'll see so many familiar faces. Some of the faces aren't friendly anymore, but some of the evil characters are friendly. It's just such a hoot to see all the cast join us, but the evil versions. The art is impeccable. It's fantastic, like always. They killed it on this one. I think they killed it on this one more so on the art when it comes to any of the sets. I am just so impressed. I had every card in my hand when I was playing Evil Pooky and just smiling and reading the flavor text, everything. I love that they add a little bit more to the regular Pooky. Unfortunately, I really couldn't experience that, but I can see what's up, and the epic deck is pretty interesting. You can add him, Evil Pooky as a boss character in like the 1 versus all. So awesome. Overall though, this little tiny package is quite a punch. So if you like Red Dragon Inn, I absolutely recommend Evil Pooky to you. I had so much fun playing him, and he's definitely one of my favorite characters now. So thank you again, Slugfest Games, for providing me with this review copy. Thank you, Vine Nation, for clicking like and subscribe. If you want to pick up a copy of this ally, it will be in the description below. And until next time that I see you, have a great rest of your day and a great time with all you play. My name is Dave, and this is Evil Pooky, and we're both out. Bye. Vine Nation, we love making content here for you on the channel, and we're almost at 10,000 subscribers, so subscribe now and help us out. This video right here, I think you'll like. This video right here, YouTube thinks you'll like. Or you can just sit here and watch me dance as a dinosaur for a little bit longer. You can visit us at our social media outlets, and we're going to be improving our Patreon here soon. That's all for today. Miko, it's time to go. Good girl, Miko.